Yo, what up? All right. So we got another one from Tom Segura.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. Tom Segura. I think the last thing we did was him and Bert Kreischer's dance contest.
Yeah.
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 And that was, whew.
Yeah. Hard to watch.
It was very entertaining. It was
Yeah.
very very entertaining.
Yeah. Definitely pay tribute to dancing.
Yeah, in the best way they could.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so we got Tom Segura, and this is Steven Seagal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think we I think we know he feels some type of way about Steven Seagal. He dressed up like him in the dance off. Hair slicked back, Steve Seagal suit, shades.
Yeah, man. Okay. Let's go, man.
All right. Tom Segura, Steven Seagal.
A lot from television. For instance, without television, I would have no idea that Steven Seagal is out of his fucking mind. Or alive. I also didn't know that. He has a show. It's not a scripted show. It follows around the real Steven Seagal, and every episode begins with him looking in the camera and saying, I don't know if you knew this or not, but for the last 20 years, I've been a cop. And you're like, what did you just say? I thought you've been making shitty movies for the last 20 years. What are you talking about? You watch the show, he has the most unlikable quality in a human being, which is that he is an expert in everything. Literally, if a dog walks by, he's like, that's a Shih Tzu boxer hound mix right there. And they're like, how do you know that? He's like, I've been working with dogs for like 35 years. Then a helicopter flies by, and he's like, that's a HUB 106. And they're like, how do you know that? He's like, I've been flying helicopters for like 47 years. Then he does the thing, though, that everybody does who knows something about everything. Everybody has a friend, no matter what you're doing. They know the history of it all. They know every topic, every fucking fact. If you're eating dinner, they're like, forks are from the Roman times, and they would sculpt them out of bark. And you're like, you shut the fuck up and let me finish this, please. Seagal will do that, too, but you know he's making it up. He'll be like, they also call that helicopter a skippy. And they're like, why? He goes, listen to it. Skip. That's bullshit. You made that shit up. Nah, seriously. It just blows my mind. Really does. Like everybody in this room, everybody has this real world possibility in their lives. All of us. We could go tonight, if we wanted to, tonight. You could go to Louisiana. You could start a fight in a bar. And there is a real world possibility that Steven Seagal will arrest you. Isn't that insane to you? I've lost sleep over this shit. I mean, that's crazy. That's literally like if you leave here and you roll through a stop sign and then Sylvester Stallone is like, hey, roll it down. And you're like, get the fuck out of here. You work here? It's my passion. Yeah. Did you say Adrian or something? Nah. It's nuts. You have to watch this show. He panders to every group according to race, knowing full well there's a camera crew following him around. He doesn't give a shit. If you're white, he's like, how's it going? All right. And then to black people, he's like, what's up, cuz? And they're like, hey, what's up? I'm holding you down, so holler if you need something. Okay. And then to all Latino, Spanish-speaking people, he insists on speaking horrifically broken Spanish, even if they start the conversation in English. If they're like, hey, yeah, I called 911, thank you for coming. The thing is, he's like, hola. Mucho queso. He's like, I think my English is way better than your Spanish, man. And he's like, no, gracias. No. And then to all Asian people, he bows, regardless of where he meets them. If you're Asian and you cross Steven Seagal's path, he's like, yeah. And you see, they go, hey, I was born here, you dick. Like, you don't have to do that. And he's like, sorry, I've been doing martial arts for like 85 years. He trains other cops in hand-to-hand combat. I think that's infuriating for those cops. It's not like we're hanging out. We're like, hey, man, do you want to do like a couple shots and then go down the street? Steven Seagal is teaching people how to throw punches. And we're like, okay. No. It's you're a cop and you show up at work and they're like, we're going to go over hand-to-hand combat today so you can protect yourself if you're in a really dangerous situation. You're like, oh, cool. Who'd you bring in to teach us? Like some Navy SEALs or Green Berets? And they go, no. We brought in Steven Seagal. And you're like, are we shooting a fucking movie this week or something? Like, okay, I'll pass because that's ridiculous. I don't want to be a part of that. That's literally like if you're like at NASA and they're like, all right, future astronauts, we're going to go over space exploration, and to get us started, why don't you welcome Captain Kirk? Come on out, man. And you're like, is he qualified to do this? And they're like, oh, you've seen him do all that shit. Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, man. He's been up there. They show him teaching people how to fight. It's horrible. He's bloated now. He doesn't have the same range of motion. He's like, everybody line up. If somebody throws a punch, you can block it like that. and then you could kick him in the throat like that. Are you kicking a child in the throat right now? Some people throw it down there. I like Havarti cheese the most. What's your favorite?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Have you seen the show?
What?
Have you seen the show?
Did Steven Seagal? No.
Yes.
Hell no.
Yes.
I didn't know he had a show.
Yeah,
Kind of show Steven Seagal hosting.
It was like some New Orleans like PD show. Like it was weird. Like I've seen the show.
Like cops or something?
Yeah, it was like cops, but it seemed like
He was
like,
going around arresting people?
Yeah,
Or?
no, it was like pulling people over and doing like it seemed like real set up. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell?
But yeah, he was definitely a cop. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah, and arresting people. Yeah.
I wouldn't believe it. If I got pulled over by Steven Seagal, I'd be like...
There were black people there. They were like, Steve Seagal? Is that you?
Yeah.
They were like, oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of shit is crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Why would you give Steven Seagal? Like, what the hell? He's been a cop for 20 years. What the hell?
Man, you gotta be like a deputy sheriff right now, man.
That's like,
You know what I'm saying?
that's like Shaq. Isn't Shaq a police officer?
I think so. Or was.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, former. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Like a real police officer. Like, I think he was like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he was patrolling or anything. That'd be some scary ass shit to see Shaq run up on you patrolling.
For real. Shaq the big ass on a motorcycle.
Yeah. He ain't, he can't put on a motorcycle. He ain't gonna bust them wheels. Them wheels explode.
Ah, man, state trooper. Yeah, man.
Yeah, in a big ass truck. Nigga get out the car. Hello, my name is Shaq. I'm like, Shaq!
I got 4 NBA championships.
Come get your autograph. Like, nigga.
No, I have to arrest you right now.
Like, what the hell would I do? Yeah, that would be uncomfortable. It would be kind of, it'd be kind of like, I wouldn't, I wouldn't believe, you can get into some danger then, because if Steven Seagal acts like a real police officer and you act like you're just a fan, you might just get out, Steven Seagal!
Yeah.
Nigga might shoot you.
Excited.
Nigga might shoot you.
Like, oh, bam! Yeah.
You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, maybe Steven Seagal's a better cop than that. You know what I'm saying?
I doubt it. I doubt Steven Seagal is even close to a good cop. Niggas say he's an expert in everything. The reason is you can hear it skipping. Skip. That's why they call it
playing
skip.
this role in a movie. Hold on. This is what we're gonna do now. Nah, man. But
Yeah, Steven Seagal.
Yeah, man. It was a weird show, man. He had a whole bunch of extra cops with him though. When I remember watching it, it would be like 30 cops, 20 cops there. It's crazy.
20 cops? Where? They were
I
walking?
don't know. They pull people over. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't.
30 cops pulling one person over?
Nah, it was just like him, but there was just like a whole bunch of cops there every time we would go on with him. You know what I'm saying? Because they'd have him like, you know, pull the dude out. You know what I'm saying? Say what he's arrested for. You know what I mean? Like I said, like it seemed staged to me, but I mean, he was
it had to be
you know
staged.
What I mean?
It had to be staged.
Man, maybe real.
Steven Seagal, he's not a cop. So I mean, you know, I don't, you know. That's probably why he had 30. Damn, 30 is a lot though. Like, what the hell you guys? 30 is like the bomb squad.
I'm exaggerating.
Oh,
what I'm saying, but like I said, it's different than when you watch cops. So when you watch like live PD, maybe like 4 will show up. You know what I'm saying, or maybe 2 will show up. But when he pulled people over, it was like 10 people were there, 15 cops were there. You know, just because it was a show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was staged or if it was real. Maybe because it was real, that's why they had so many cops. I don't know, but
if it was real, they probably would have that many cops. They probably had some better things to do. The cops probably had some better things to do than be with 15 cops with Steven Seagal.
Oh man,
you got some crimes to stop.
I wonder how many seasons they had, man.
I guarantee you they had half a season. They probably had 4 or 5 shows.
Man, that was a while ago too, man. It was like 10 years ago.
Steven Seagal, man, he's been in some epic movies though, man. Like Under Siege, the one on the boat. I think it's like, isn't there like 2 Under Sieges? And then he was in what is it? Executive Decision. He died like in the first 2 minutes of the movie in the plane.
Yeah, man, classic actor, man.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of movies.
Definitely.
He's been in a lot of movies. Haven't seen him any like in the last 20 years, but yeah.